Feel how hard this is.
Jeez. Bring me some more.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not doing nothing. Take it out to a ledge. Oh, more snow. I can make the hand. Oh, no. No. It's full.
I really want to show you how much progress I've made with our feral boy, but I know that as soon as I open this door, he's going to jump down out of that chair and come running to me, so I won't have a chance to get my good camera set up out there to film it. So I'm going to go grab my cell phone, and I'm going to show you where I've gotten this little boy to. All right, here we go. Here he comes. Hi, Georgie Porgy. How's my boy? Hello, handsome. Aw, say hello to everyone. Hi, Tito. Oh, we got some purrs. Such a good boy. Hi, Tito. How are you, buddies? Oh, good, Georgie. He's just recently started doing this where he'll actually lay down and kind of flop over and show me his belly. Say, what a sign of trust from a kitty, huh? Tito's over here getting mad because I'm not giving him attention right now. He's gonna have to move that.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Order in a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Hi, Jean-Luc. Do you want to help, buddy? Hi. So I'm finally going to get to doing my soil blocking with some help, of course. And I've never done this before, so you guys get to be guinea pigs along with me. But I watched some YouTube videos and I chose what I thought made the most sense and looked the simplest to do for someone who's a beginner. So I ordered some wool pellets, and it is 1 part wool pellets, which I'm going to use this to measure with. So it'll be 1 bowl full of wool pellets with 1 also bowl full of water. So I'll mix that in, well, probably in here, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. But I also have Coco Loco soil, and I need to sift that first, which is what this is for. And that's why I said I don't know which one of these ones I'm going to use. I think I'll mix all of it together in here and use this to sift my soil before I dump it in, because it's probably better to have the big bucket to mix everything together. But it is 1 part this, 4 parts soil. And then, of course, you mix this with the water, too, before you get started. So that's what I'm going to do. And then that should make a mix that is perfect for filling up my little soil blockers. And then I have my handy dandy little stainless steel trays here that I will put my blocks in. And then I have some bell peppers, banana peppers, and jalapenos. I did jalapenos last year and I ended up with banana peppers. So they did not have the right seeds in the right package. So fingers crossed that this year I get the right ones. But I did like the banana peppers, so I'm also going to grow some this year. And then I have a cherry tomato, a Mr. Stripey tomato. And then I need to go grab my other little seed packets out of my book because Lowe's still does not have their seeds out yet. So I couldn't buy the big boy or the early girl seeds that I needed. So I'm going to have to use the packets from last year, the seeds that I have left in them. I will just sprinkle a few seeds per cell because the germination rate is not going to be as good since they're year-old seeds. So technically 2-year-old seeds now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. So while I'm getting this started, I just wanted to say that I'm going to need you guys to bear with me a little bit going forward because I just learned that unfortunately, along with this TikTok ban that is going on, if you are US based, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm sure. It is actually going to ban all ByteDance applications, and I use CapCut to edit all of my videos. And CapCut is owned by ByteDance, which means that in, let's see, so I've got 5 days left, I believe, until CapCut is going to go away. And so I have been scrambling to try to find something else to edit videos with. And I've already been through this once because I used Splice on my cell phone and I really liked it. But whenever I got my iPad and I downloaded Splice on it, it was $5 a week in order to use it, even for just the basic functions. So that sent me on the hunt for something else to use to edit my videos. For a little while, I used iMovie. But iMovie is really not any good, at least not on the iPad. I know some people use it on like an iMac, but I don't have one. Maybe one day, but this is not the time. But that sent me scrambling to try to find another app that I could use for video editing. And I tried so many different ones. I couldn't even tell you the names of all of them. But I ended up landing on CapCut, and it functions wonderfully. It does absolutely everything that I need it to do. And I have really enjoyed using it. I'm glad that I learned before it went away that it was going away so I could start looking again. But guys, I'm back to the struggle because I keep finding different apps and they do most of the functions I need them to do, but not all of them. The one that I'm probably going to land on is called Video Shop. And it doesn't allow you to fade in and out of videos. It does not allow you to add music. When I try to go to add music, it sends me to Apple Music. It wants me to only use from Apple Music. It doesn't even give me an option to pull anything in from my files. So if I use that one, I can do all my editing with it, but I'm still going to have to export it and then upload that into probably iMovie in order to be able to add my music to it. So this is just creating a really big headache for me. And no matter which app I go to, there's going to be a learning curve involved, as there always is with things like this. And it's going to slow down the amount of time that I need to edit, it's probably going to at least double as I figure things out. I did try DaVinci Resolve because that's the one that everybody seems to love so much. And maybe if you are using it from a desktop computer, it might be great, but it is not great from an iPad. Every time you try to use the little inspector tool to do anything, it allows you to do one thing, and then as soon as you tap on the next feature that you want to use, it crashes. And it's just very complicated, especially the actual like clip editing to edit like brightness or temperature or anything like that. That's pretty basic and simple in these other apps. It is extremely complicated in DaVinci Resolve, and it just if I use that one, it's going to take me so much longer to edit. And as you guys know, I have a full-time job. YouTube is not my job. I am monetized on here, but I don't earn very much. Like $20 a month right now is it. So I just don't have the time in my day, especially whenever I get back into my house and I'm back to a 2 video per week schedule. I don't have the kind of time that I would need in order to edit these videos using DaVinci Resolve. So this is just me venting my frustrations at our government. I don't bring politics onto this channel. They tend to bring out the worst in people, I feel like, and I don't want this to be a place where people bicker and argue over politics. I want this to be a safe space. But my own personal take on politics is that I don't have any use for our 2-party system. And I personally feel that both parties in this country are bought and paid for by corporate America, and none of them really have our best interests at heart, unfortunately. So take that for what you will. That's about the most politics I'm going to talk on here, but definitely very disappointed in our government for this undertaking of theirs, because it is making things a lot more difficult, not only for me, but a lot of people, because we have millions of Americans using the app who actually are monetized on TikTok and are using it for their small businesses to earn money, and they're going to lose their livelihood now. So my own frustration of not being able to use CapCut to edit my videos is kind of minor in comparison to theirs, because at the end of the day, I'm still here on YouTube. I'm still able to make a little bit of money off of my videos. It's just a frustration that I have to find another way to edit them that I'm not going to like as well. But anyhow, with that said, I have these pellets pretty well broken down now. So we're going to switch to the next step. Hi, I am going to go ahead and do my meal plan with you for next week. Before I do have a quick follow-up on yesterday's chat, just in case any of you do any video editing as well and are in the same predicament as me. Someone on TikTok suggested an app, and I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. I'm calling it Villo, but it's just VLLO. But I downloaded it this morning and did a little bit of practice with it just to see what I thought. And honestly, it has every feature that I use currently on CapCut for free, except for being able to actually adjust your video clips. So like changing contrast, temperature, saturation, all of that kind of stuff. That is a paid feature, but I do still have the option to edit those things in the actual iPad. I don't really like doing it there because it takes it forever to save the video, especially if you're changing multiple videos at the same time before uploading them into an app. But even the paid feature is only $20 for a year. So if CapCut does go away, I will probably switch to that one, and I'll use it for a little bit without paying just to make sure that I do really love it. And then I'll probably do the $20 a year paid feature so that I can do the adjustments in the app too. But just an update in case any of you are looking for the same thing. So now on to the meal plan for next week. So this one isn't a new one. I've made it once, maybe even twice before on here, but it really sounded good for next week. I'm kind of in a mood right now where I don't know what sounds good. Anything I look at, I'm not sure I'm in the mood for, but this one actually kind of caught my attention. So it is the roasted cauliflower tortilla soup. The only modification I'll really make, and I do this every time that there are chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, I'm just going to leave that out because I hate that you buy like a whole can of these peppers just to use one or two out of it, and the rest always end up getting thrown away because I just don't use them in anything else, and so I can never find a way to use them before they are no longer good. So I usually just skip that. I might add like some red chili flakes or something like that to put some heat back in without, having to waste an ingredient. But other than that, everything else I will use exactly as it says. I do like to, rather than buying like those crunchy tortilla strips that are deep fried, I will buy the corn tortillas and cut them into little triangles and put them in the air fryer and crisp them up that way. And that's what I will use in lieu of any kind of tortilla chips on mine. But that's it. That's all there is to it. And this video I know is long now because it was kind of a chatty one yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. And this weekend, I will be taking you again with me to my house because we will have more work to do. I'm going to be buying all of the trim for doing the wainscoting and taking that to my house and leaving it. So the painters will take that and paint it, and then the guy that is doing all of the trim work will install it. And I have my doors and appliances are being delivered tomorrow. And I need to go ahead and get all of the stuff to tile the shower tub surround. That's all I can think of at the moment, but that's the stuff that is going on at the house this weekend. They are currently hanging drywall, so it's going to look very different in there finally when you guys get to see it again in the next vlog. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.